We have looked at gender violence is common in Pakistan, in South Asia, but why gender violence happens? The main reason is patriarchy. From ancient times, men are given precedence on women. Most of the societies from ancient times, it's the father which is the head of the family. In few areas, in few societies, in few tribal societies, women were the leaders, but they were very few as compared to the societies or tribes or families led by men. What was the reason? Reason was basically in the primitive culture and in primitive times, physical strength was very important. And of course, we know that physical strength, in terms of physical strength, men are better than women. Men are stronger on average. Women can be stronger as compared to some men, but on average, men are stronger. And that initially led because strength was important in hunting, strength was important in gathering, strength was important in surviving the difficult landscapes, the different natural disasters. So that's led to women being the inferior, considered to be the inferior sex, and men to be the superior sex. So, what is patriarchy? Patriarchy is the name of the system that privileges men. In this system, men hold most of the power, and it's difficult or impossible for women to reach the same status as men. So, patriarchy is not men deciding, each man or a group of men deciding that they are going to oppress women. Uh, it's a system. It's a system that is available in the society, and men benefit from them, and women get discriminated. And everyone is socialized into this system. So both men and women accept this system. So if you ask the question, who is the head of the house? Even if the woman earns more than man, the head of the family is usually man. Who will take the job and who will stay at home? Even if there are no children to take care of, it's usually considered socially acceptable or preferable that man will go out and take a economic job, or a job which gives formal in the formal economy, while women will stay at home. So this is the kind of internalized or socialized gender roles that are available, and that is the basis of patriarchy. We even have traits or qualities we have divided or socially, that these are the qualities that are preferable in men, and these are the properties which are preferable in women. So women are considered good or better or um, preferable if they are passionate, if they are flexible, if they are loyal, if they are selfless. And men are considered not good or inferior if they are passionate or if they are selfless. So they need to be decisive, they need to be analytical, they need to be proud, they need to be selfish and individualistic. So these, we know that women can also be decisive. We know that women can also be arrogant or selfish or individualistic. But these are the roles or qualities that are preferred by society for men, and then there are other properties that are preferable for women. Feminism is basically a fight by the women mostly in the 20th century, starting from 20th century, to have equal right, equal choices and opportunities. There are different theories, and three main theories, feminist theories, are radical, Marxist, and liberal. And each of these theories have their own shades, but we will only discuss the main points. So, radical feminists consider men as the enemy because they consider that men control and exploit and oppress women. So, what is the solution? Separation of both sexes and independent existence of women. So, they don't want if children, if that leads to oppression of women, they want sperm banks. They have other solutions. So the separation is the only way they think that can give equal rights to women. Marxist feminists don't look at the individual role. They think that it's the capitalist system that oppresses both men and women. It is the capitalistic system that helps perpetuate the patriarchy. So the solution is a Marxist revolution and equality of men and women under socialist or communist system. Liberal feminists think that it's the socialization is the enemy. So if we have socialized men and women in specific gender roles, so we should end the socialization, and education and awareness is the way to go to lessen the discrimination. So violence of against women is of many types. So if we look at these different categories: abduction, murder, domestic violence, suicide, honor killings, gang rape, sexual assault, acid throwing, burning, miscellaneous other types of crime. So all these, if you look at these figures, most of these figures we see increase. So this shows that gender violence is increasing in Pakistan, and but there are maybe two reasons for that. One is that gender violence is increasing, other is that it's reported more. Most of the cases, gender violence or domestic violence that happens inside the home is not reported. So but both these reasons call for action, that we should reduce the gender violence and work toward a more equal society. Thank you.